your beef? Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment. Welcome.
Welcome. Oh,
yes, for the real Andy.
No one asked for the real Andy.
It was right there at the beginning of your video. You said you wanted a real Andy.
Andy, don't you have some? Hey, everyone, do you have some news to report about some, some tragedy to exploit?
Kind of slow on the Gabby Potato news right now.
Of actual.
He's doing Alex Baldwin.
She's still dead.
Oh, I know.
So there hasn't been any much for me to exploit on it yet.
No, Andy, aren't you doing Alex Baldwin now?
Oh, what the?
I actually don't know Andy's position on the whole Alec Baldwin thing. Did he say Alec did it? I don't know.
Yeah, he's doing Alex Baldwin.
Did I say Alec did it?
I had a video I was gonna. Hey, hi chat. Thanks for watching. I don't know how Fake Nor got on the stream again. I don't know what's going on. I have to. There's a mole. There's an MME mole that's giving him links.
Hold on. Someone else wants to come on. Just give me 1 second.
Okay. Oh, Lunga. Thank God you got here, man. We have some great MME talk. Carl the Shirtless. Oh boy. Carl the Shirtless is a regular here.
Oh,
nice.
Yo, indeed. No, yeah, I accidentally put 11. We have a lot to cover. My green screen is my blight is blinding me. What's up?
Sit back, Alex.
He's still seeing spots when he was looking at it, trying to see what the wattage was.
But there's a lot to cover. Oh, God damn it. I hate being fuzzy. I need to get a better light.
I can see it. It's one of those steel like clamp lights, you know, like the work lights.
If I don't move, I'll be all right.
You'll be able to see the chat though.
No, forget you chat. I look good. I look decent.
There you go.
Well, I was watching a little bit of Lunga's midday mashup earlier. I really, and he, maybe you set my expectations low that you weren't dogging on or anything, but you're like, it's all right. It's not. There's not that. I love the Boba Fett and the Morbius trailer. I was really surpassed my expectations with the Morbius. I was like, wow, this looks great. So
I like the Morbius one. Yellow was a little more like, but it didn't like make me like, oh my God, I got to see this movie. It was just all right.
Oh no, I can't wait. It's like the Universal sort of like the Monsterverse, but with comic book characters for Morbius and Venom. Now, I was a little underwhelmed by Venom too.
All three universes in it in the Morbius, because they mentioned everything from like all three universes. There's like Easter eggs.
You don't think it was like insanely just like at the end of that trailer when he says, "I am Venom."
No, I thought that was funny.
That was lame, bro. That was so dumb. Oh my God, that was so stupid.
It was on par for what they do in the Venom jokes,
Yeah, but this is not Venom. This is Morbius. Come on.
No, I know. To make sure it links to the universe, though. To say that, this is the same for the general audiences that may not know about the character of Morbius. Are like, I think
watch the Spider-Man animated show. Morbius.
You mean how Zack Snyder has to talk about people bleeding in every movie he makes to connect them all?
Well, they do. Does that happen? How many movies does that happen?
Well, I mean, for sure, 300 and BVS. He did both.
Yeah.
Does the God bleed? Do you bleed? I mean, he did it in both of them.
Yeah. Boba Fett looked fantastic. Please don't talk about Snyderverse, or we might lose Brian.
No, I've just checked out. Like I don't care no more. Like I'm just tired of everything. I don't want to hear the arguments anymore. I don't care. Like the movie, don't like the movie. Just shut up about it.
Oh yeah. Take care, George. I know about he missed his uncle.
All right, just George. Hey everyone, I'm not gonna be around as often. Family and personal parties come first. Please send prayers to my uncle. We're taking him off life support tomorrow. It's been rough. Very sorry to hear that, George. Our thoughts, our thoughts are with you and your family. Yeah, definitely. Family always comes first. We'll be here for when you need us to get your mind off things. But sorry to hear it. Our thoughts go to you and your family for sure. Carl was never a fan of Spider-Man. Why? Han says it looks amazing.
There can be fans and not fans of Spider-Man.
Well, let's get Hans on here. I always forget to go to Discord. Let me go to Discord.
There you go. We know Andrew.
I mean, my thing, I don't think it looks bad. Like I said on my stream this morning, it's not that it looks bad. It's just I'm worried about it because this was obviously, you could tell that the trailer only had scenes from the first and second episode. It was the setup episodes. Right?
They did that with Mandalorian in season 1.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. They didn't have much going on there, in this trailer. So they really didn't show me much. It's like he's Don Corleone trying to say I rule with respect, stuff like that. And it tells me that they're not showing more because they're trying to hide all the cameos they're going to be having and all this other stuff that's going to be going on in the series, which it's in of itself is fine. But I'm worried that it's not going to do it as well as The Mandalorian did it, to where these cameos are just going to be member berries, and it's just going to become, is it going to be that integral to the story? And even Ming-Na, it's like, I love her. She always delivers her lines. Sounded very flat in this trailer. It just, I don't know. I'm worried. Doesn't mean I hate it. Doesn't mean I think it looks like trash. It's just, I'm concerned. That's all.
Yeah. RJ, where are you, man? Where we have all this Marvel talk.
He was too busy on a drama stream with Saggy.
Oh, that sounds about right. Well, who am I to talk though?
I was in the chat poking fun at it because
I was watching.
Just like people enjoy making drama streams, I enjoy poking fun at the drama stream of the absurdity of it all.
Classy Ulysses. All I want is Boba Fett, John Wick.
Can you imagine?
Tamora Morrison's a little too old and needs to lose a few pounds to do that.
All right, so let's get to the first topic, which is one of my most anticipated projects is Moon Knight. And there's rumors, according to our friends at Geekosity, that he will make an appearance in the series. And we'll discuss if we think it's a strong rumor, or if we think it could potentially be fake news, or what we think, would they reintroduce a character in a series like that? Because we're always promised, especially according to the internet, this next Disney Plus series, they're going to do this, that. It's going to span the universe, new characters. Most of the time, it doesn't happen, right? How many times have we been, Longa doesn't get his hopes up, but maybe some people that watch and read this content get our hopes up. How if we think this is potentially going to happen, so let's get to the article first here. This is a character that I want to see introduced in big time is Blade. And I'm nothing against Wesley Snipes, but it's just give it to another, we already know Mahershala Ali's going to get it. Perfect casting. I'm so ready for a new Blade. Let's get this article up here. Blade will make his MCU debut in Disney Plus Moon Knight show. Oh, this one's actually written by Mikey. Okay. Blade will make his MCU debut in Disney Plus Moon Knight, according to a new rumor. He does put that in there, so anyone that may have, he does cover rumors. So do we. Mahershala Ali appears in Moon Knight as a daywalker in the upcoming show. Oscar winner Ollie was announced as the new Blade, the San Diego Comic-Con in 2019. Bassam Tariq signed on to direct the upcoming Blade film. And then I'll read this here. On September 6, 2019, I scooped on Facebook that Moon Knight is the MCU's version of The Dark Knight with weird mystical stuff. In other words, they are planning on showing Khonshu and delving into freaky Egyptian aspects of the character. Sure enough, Moon Knight embraces the supernatural. Of course, a vampire hunter fits into this category. As a result, it just won't be Blade. The same report claims that Ethan Hawke stars as Dracula and Moon Knight. Ooh.
No, I don't think so.
Ethan, I thought they were saying he was going to be that wolf.
I think they had I thought they had a name for his character already. Let me check.
Without a doubt, Hawk as Dracula is superb casting. What do we think of that?
I thought the rumor Dracula was for the Blade movie. I thought that was the rumor.
Oh, here's this. Fans speculated his role for months. For instance, many believed he was Werewolf by Night, another 70s Marvel comic. Okay, so that's the article. What's our thoughts on there? Who wants to go first? Brian, Lunga,
Yeah,
Eric?
sure. I mean, I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, I like Oscar Isaac, and I think that character should be more of an expansion. I'm interested in seeing a new take on Blade. So, I mean, this is all positive. So, I don't see really much wrong with it.
But do you think it's possible? Do you think it would be possible that the MCU Disney Plus show would reintroduce a character there instead of a movie or something?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Especially one wouldn't necessarily be, or would just be coming into the fold anyways. So I mean, it makes sense.
All right. Hey, Longa. What? Oh, go ahead, Aaron.
I'm looking at I don't think it's Dracula. I think it's another supernatural character he's playing, Ethan Hawke, and I don't think Blade's going to appear in this. I think Blade will appear in his own movie.
Yeah, I mean, we know he's going to appear in his own movie.
We already know that, yeah.
But
maybe that's his first appearance in MCU.
That's his first appearance. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I would think that would make the show pop even more if we got a first appearance like that. That would be next level for MCU Disney Plus. Okay, go ahead, Longa.
No, it's too much. It's too much. You don't want to listen. Everyone, Moon Knight is a character that not a lot of people know, right? It's mostly sweaty Marvel fans that know Moon Knight, okay, or people who remember the video game at least, the Marvel versus Capcom. Moon Knight was in there, but not many people really know Moon Knight. People know Blade, okay, and they are not going to overshadow this character by bringing Blade into the series. And I think it's too much. If anything, it'll probably be Bushman. I mean, he was there with the creation of Moon Knight, and he's involved with the creation of Moon Knight. That's going to be his main villain. Maybe, now, I wouldn't doubt a name drop. Like they might say a Daywalker or things like that. Kind of like that whole Samuel Jackson line from Avengers where he talks about mutants and this and that. I mean, maybe there'll be a name drop of there's vampires and there's, or Daywalker, something like that. But I do not believe you'll see Mahershala Ali as Blade in this. It's just silly. Also, I do want to add, I don't know, everyone's up on Mikey Sutton. He doesn't get things right that often enough for me to be think he's that great of a scooper. It just seems rumor.
I like the way he presents. I like him though, and I think he's fun. It's definitely a different category than Doomcock for sure.
I'm not saying anything bad about Sutton. I mean, I'm not saying he's a grifter, but he's a scooper just like the rest of them. And I don't, he doesn't have any track record that makes me think he's so much more reliable than any other one.
The Spider-Man stuff that came out a while ago, he was, to be fair, he was the only one at that time that was giving details on.
No.
Okay.
Nope. My buddy, the Amazing Spider-Man. He's been a Spider-Man scooper for years. He has his Facebook page, the Daily Bugle. That's the name of his Facebook page. He's been reporting this. I was actually a supporter of his Facebook page for a while. He was dropping all these scoops long before anyone else. And actually, it was Daniel Rickman, who actually did the first one. He actually stole that from him.
Okay. I haven't heard of the Daily Bugle site, so I'll check that out too. I haven't checked that one out yet.
Facebook, right? Or we're a few months for the time.
I mean, he has a Twitter presence, but his main supportive page, if you will, for his fans is a Facebook group.
So some people were commenting on I shared that I think it's been enough time where they might get past. Hopefully the video doesn't get flagged. I just wanted to look at it because it looks so cool.
No, I
what's
don't
your
think it got
thoughts on
flagged.
I mean, but they were at the start when it first leaked. But I think no one's really paid attention right now. I don't know. We'll see. I'll give you an update next live stream. I just wanted to show you guys what he looks like. What are your thoughts on the way Moon Knight looks there? I think it looks so awesome. One of the best costumes, most interesting costumes.
Yeah, the costume looks dope.
Yeah.
And I'm not really a big Moon Knight fan. I never really was, but this Oscar Isaac. I mean, I'm literally going to watch the show just for Oscar Isaac because he's such a good actor.
100%.
And it makes it interesting to me.
Yep.
And that video I watched of him practicing stunts and stuff, he's going to give it a good shot. All right, let me see. And there was a rumors that if they bring Blade and Werewolf by Night, that they're going to do a little like not the Defenders. I didn't like that show, but similar to that or a team up show. Let me see here. Daily Bugle Spidey.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's been on sets. He's actually like extras. He like works in the industry. But that's why he always wears the mask because he don't know who he is.
Cool.
I can relate to that. He's gotten the scripts for Spider-Man in it. He knows Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
He's actually cool. I've had him on my show before.
Nice.
I think it's worth more.
Cool. Let me get to the chat here. And I'm still waiting for RJ to get in here.
Yeah, he's still on the other stream.
Oh, they're still doing that one. Okay.
Yeah.
It's all that drama about some dude putting eggplant emojis all over people's tweets.
Oh God!
It's
no!
Another one of those creepers that they have to make sure they tell people about. To be careful for this guy.
Brian, I know you know this.
Just be
in
careful
2021, how do you not know that 9 out of 10 people on the internet are fucking weirdos? It's
weirdos.
Okay, you should know that. It's just
so. How many on the panel are weirdos?
Well, by the average I gave, that means the 3 of you are the weirdos and I'm the normal.
Oh, okay.
The rule of averages, I suppose.
There's no such thing as normal because everybody is different.
Yeah, what is normal?
But yeah, I mean, obviously I inflated the numbers, but you get what I'm saying. It's like if you're by this day and age, no one should be naive enough to not realize that there's weirdos on the internet and just don't trust everyone you talk to.
Yeah. Or me either. It's Madman movie talk. The grass
can't trust a man that wears a mask.
Right. Pretty sure Ethan Hawke is playing the profile in Moon Knight. I don't know who that character is.
He's one of Moon Knight's villains.
Mm-hmm.
That's really a name. That's really a bad name.
Best costume for the MCU. Concept art. But I was all hyped for this topic until Lunga crushed my dreams of seeing Blade. I hope it happens still. I hope it does. I really want to see it. I can't wait to because I do know we're getting...
You don't think it'll be too much, Max? You don't think it'll overshadow Moon Knight? I mean, it...
Yeah.
No.
What about like how Jonathan Majors did it and at the end of Loki?
He's a villain. It's different. You're setting up him as a villain. It's different.
Yeah,
and
true.
Again, it's not like Kang is this.
No, it was he who.
You see what I'm saying? But you get what I'm saying, though. It's not like it's not like it's Galactus or Doctor Doom or Thanos. The big name villains.
But
that people know.
Blade had 3 movies that had Wesley Snipes and people
Blade
know about.
Know him, man. They know him.
Yeah.
More people know Blade than they know who Kang is. So let's put it that way.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, there's a person I just followed on Twitter today. I just had a cool question. I'll just share these pictures here.
Love me some Haley Steinfeld.
Oh, me too.
RJ.
I'm doing everything to get RJ here, and it's not working. Oh
yeah, he's got a major crush.
This is a thirst trap for RJ.
Yeah, even more so than Maya Rudolph. But the question was, which upcoming Disney Plus series are you more excited for? Haley, Miss Marvel. I mean, I'm happy to see that, but it's not the top of my
Hawkeye
list.
for sure.
She-Hulk.
And She-Hulk.
Yes. Moon Knight. So you have to pick one. Maybe do an order.
Ooh, that's rough.
What?
Oh, that's rough. It's a tie for me between Hawkeye and Moon Knight. Just because I mean, he's great as Clint, so I love him as Hawkeye, and then Haley Steinfeld, I love seeing anything that she's in. But Oscar Isaac, I mean, come on.
No, I think this.
Dameron, man.
I think this is the top of my
Duke
list.
Leto Atreides.
Yeah. I think She-Hulk next because I really like Tatiana Maslany.
So do I, yeah.
And I'm interested to see a new character because I've been really disappointed by Mark Ruffalo's Hulk. I don't hate him or anything. It's just not that great.
Did you ever see Orphan Black, Vix?
Yeah, I didn't finish it. I got to season 3 and it started getting a little too silly, and I got to finish it. But I
most
really
shows get crazy after third season.
Right. I really enjoyed the first 2, and then it was like, okay.
I'm glad she's getting recognized more. I'm glad she's getting recognized more because she's an A-list talent actress.
I'd say Moon Knight, She-Hulk, Hawkeye, and then Miss Marvel for me.
Yeah, and I'm not hating on Miss Marvel. I'm gonna watch it. It's just the character, the hero, was never really an appeal to me. I really didn't care about Miss Marvel so much, so I'm not really excited about it. But it's always cool to see new heroes brought into the universe and see where it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I like Eric Bana's Hulk. I'm weird.
Oh, really, Taco Tuesday? I don't believe anything you say. You're all fit. No, I'm just kidding. Taco Tuesday gives me fake news. Longest smells. Why don't you come on and tell me?
No, I do. She's just mad because I smell out the nonsense, and I smelled it from a mile away on that stream that she was on, and I pointed it out.
Okay.
Kelly Starfire has like 3 things coming out this month alone.
Follow the nose. It always knows.
My other hoodie was. That smelled. That's in the wash right now.
Even Jarbo made an appearance. That's when I had to check out. I'm like, I'm done. That's right. We're good. Goodbye.
Oh, really?
I think there's interest in Miss Marvel because that's going to lead into the Marvels, but it's not my list. It's not number 1 for me for sure. Number 1 for me is probably like Hawkeye, then She-Hulk, and then Moon Knight, and then Miss Marvel is I only watch Miss Marvel because it's MCU and it's going to lead into the Marvels, and let's see what that's like.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I'm just gonna take them as they come, man.
Mm-hmm.
I one thing I will say that I've enjoyed about the last few is of these shows is I've been able to just kick back, relax, give up 45 minutes to an hour, and relax, man. Like I love these shows just for that. I mean, so that's what's great about some of this entertainment. You could just kind of get in the zone, watch it, and get out.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just upset that I got to wait a little bit longer for some of this stuff. I cannot wait for these shows. And then I saw the Boba Fett trailer. Boba Fett, sorry, I always mess it up. And then I'm like, man, I got to wait till December 29th. I mean, it's still not that far, but I want to watch it now.
Oh, we got Hawkeye for 6 weeks. Or well, actually 5 weeks because the first 2 episodes are.
Hawkeye gives big oh my god, why did the name of the movie just escape me?
Die Hard.
Die Hard, thank you. Yes, big Die Hard feels.
Oh, that's great too.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. I wanted to get to this. Brian Braille's good comment here. Miss Marvel is a good character, but the show gives off Disney Channel vibes. For a show that's focused on a younger character, would you be okay with it being more kid-centric? Or do you want it to be the same similar vibe?
I mean, they gotta have something for the kids, right?
Well, exactly. It's like Star Trek Prodigy. Like, I know I'm not the target audience for that show.
My worry about Miss Marvel is how they're making Miss Marvel, how its character is, how she gets the powers and stuff. Because there's no Inhumans in the MCU, and in the comics and stuff, she's an Inhuman. So I'm interested in how, if some people say she's a genie, I'm like, what? A genie? That's what I'm interested in seeing about Miss Marvel. Only is how she gets her powers, because it's gonna be different.
Yeah. I think I'll be honest. I want to see a more adult version, but we have right, like Lunga said, we have to have something for the kids. Like Brian said, there's got to be some entry points to younger viewers too that aren't ready for the more adult shows.
Miss Marvel is that.
Yeah,
she's more of a teenager hero.
I could see them go more Disney Channel vibes. I could see
the Star Wars Lego Holiday Special. I mean, I showed that to my nephews who really don't like Star Wars, but they enjoyed that. You know, I mean, there's like Droids, the other shows that they have for the kids to get into. I mean, it's a bunch of stuff. It might not be for you, but you know, at least it's a foot in the door for some people.
The old nerds have to remember that they still want kids involved.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, it'll
that's
die
what brought
out if
us in, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, MCU technically is for everybody, but they do direct their most of the stuff to kids too, right? They want the kids. So it's not, whether there's
wouldn't say
always
most.
kids or not.
WandaVision and Loki were not geared towards kids.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think it's selfish for us to want like overly push for R-rated movies when one it kind of kills the audience a little bit.
The thing is,
shrinks it.
because the MCU does have a lot of kids, and if you have an MCU movie that's like rated R, kids would be like, why can't I not see this movie? Because of the rated R rating stuff. That's why they never go rated R.
Yeah, that's a great point, Brian, because you know, we always demand what we want specifically. There's so much audience out there. There's so many different viewers, and there's a lot of
listen to the
families out
fans,
there.
right, Max? You got to listen to the fans.
Not
listen to the demands of the fans.
Not
Gotta
well,
back that pressure.
within reason, you know, within reason, because yeah, for ratings and stuff, I mean, if wanting, that's a good discussion, Longa, but I mean, like wanting more of a product, I don't have any issue with that. Being so specific is I want this, this, and this, and nothing else is acceptable. That's, you know, if you get more, I don't have a problem with people personally asking for more of a product, and you know, but going all these specifics and not moving, standing your ground. I want this only. That's unrealistic. You're never.
It has to be an
Speaking
R-rated
of more
Blade.
adult stuff, did you guys hear the Todd McFarlane news?
No.
What, Spawn?
Oh, you didn't see? I mean, not Spawn itself, but it looks like it could lead to that.
Ooh.
I'm sharing it.
What is it?
Cool. Yeah.
Unless you want to talk about this.
No.
Talk about this first.
No. I want to cover this too because it's just talking about because it's a quick article.
Yeah, go ahead. Talk about that. Then we'll move on.
Marvel has already revealed the MCU Blades reboot perfect release date. One of Marvel's
2023.
Yeah, perfect for Blade movie. So if they do Moon Knight, that would be a good introduction to the movie. To, you know, I mean, I know the majority of the panel thinks that it's not possible, or it may take away from the character. But 2023, be perfect time to introduce him again, or just you know, I mean, but I'm open to other opinions in the chat too. Just wait for the movie. Just wait for
It hasn't been an update. It hasn't been any update on Blade. Like really, like who's been cast besides him? Like really, like has there been like again? It's the bigger.
Wait, it's still down the road. That's why.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, we're almost 2022. They're gonna have to start filming 2022 after the new year.
Yeah, because the plan was 2023, right? That's when. I think that's the probably
When
you get
if it's late 2023, if it's fall 2023, it's a lot of time.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Fantastic Four is probably gonna be one of them, and we know Ant-Man 3 is one of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Fantastic Four is gonna be one of them.
Yellow's convinced Fantastic Four is going to come out April 4th, 2024. So it's
that's a good date. Yeah, I like that.
Oh, 4
and 24. That would be perfect.
Oh yeah.
I like the way he thinks. That's perfect.
Guardians 3, I think it's 2023, right? Also.
H Sports 100. I would argue kids are very different nowadays. A lot of kids are playing stuff like GTA, and even kids in my family watch Game of Thrones.
Not my stepson. Nope.
I've seen that.
Not any kids I know. Family members
kids.
of. Those are bad parents if they're letting their kids watch Game of Thrones. I'm sorry.
I think it was GTA, not 3, but when I think it was Vice City or San Andreas, I saw a kid asked their parents for GTA.
Listen, parents were doing that when my kids were that little too, and I was like, you guys are nuts.
The parents don't know.
Well, H Sports says Wesley Snipes needs to play Whistler.
I said that too. That would be perfect, I think, honestly.
Yeah. All right, so let's get to this breaking news from Longa.
Todd McFarlane launches TV production unit, announces McFarlane and Thumb series talks taking on Hollywood as an outsider and plotting Spawn universe.
He's planning like Image universe, I guess, maybe.
Yeah. He launched a dedicated television development and production arm of his McFarlane Films, which has a first look television deal with Whip, Mayor of Easttown. McFarlane Films' initial television development slate, overseen by McFarlane and his president of television, Sean Canino, includes 2 projects, McFarlane and Thumbs, from Thomas Lennon and co-creator Reno 9/11. But yeah, I mean, I don't have to read this whole damn thing. But it basically,
Nice.
I mean, if he's starting
you,
his
you
own,
brought it up, read it. No, I'm just kidding.
you don't know, but if he has his McFarlane Films and he's also branching out now with a development and production arm.
Yeah,
he's gearing up to do Spawn again. You know that's at the top of his list.
Reyes is tacking on. Oh, go ahead, Brian.
I was gonna say Thomas Lennon's really, really talented. Like that was Dangle from Reno 911.
Yeah, I mean,
Thomas Lennon, yeah.
Having been in development with Jason Blum at Blumhouse, along with attaching Jamie Foxx on a potential Spawn movie franchise, other opportunities both in film and television came forward, which led to this expansion in entertainment, said McFarlane.
Awesome. I anything to get this stuff moving because he's been talking about it for years.
This movie,
and Blumhouse definitely is a good fit. Any association with them. Reyes says though, tacking on Spawn at the end of the headline doesn't bode well for me. That's what she said.
He talks about it in the article. He did, like I said, that part I just read.
Spawn's his baby, man. That's
like
it's his child.
Todd McFarlane. Oh no, don't put those.
I still kind of have a soft spot for the Spawn movie, man. Like
97.
Yeah, that came out in a very sentimental time for me. You know, teenager, high school. You know, it was good.
Mm-hmm. Blind and Braille wants to work as a PA in the movie.
I know they got a new writer, right? That's a couple months ago. They got a new writer for the Spawn movie. But it hasn't been.
I haven't heard that. Okay. That's good too. Good writing. We need that. I mean, we're still. Is it still? Does it say anything about him still wanting to direct it himself? Because
I'm going through the questions to see if they question him anything directly about Spawn. I'm trying to see. Here, this question says, speaking of that, anything you can share at this point about what else you might be working on? What genres are you focused on? Will you mine more of your comic book properties, including more Spawn-related shows? Well, you and I have been talking mostly about television, but the movie stuff is all there. There's bigger conversations going on, not only about Spawn. I have close to 400 characters in that world, and there's a bigger conversation to be had about what do you do with 400 characters? Do you keep them in a shared space, or do you break them off and just segregate them? So those conversations are going on because the thing is, Nelly, that Marvel and DC, obviously, they're the big two, but they're taken, right? They've already been married. They're Disney and Warner Media. Sony, Universal, Paramount, Lionsgate, some of the streamers, Apple TV, they need content. They cannot get Marvel and DC because those companies are not going to be sharing their IPs. If you want comic book material and or superhero stuff, you have to ask, okay, Marvel is number 1, DC's number 2, and comic books, who's number 3? That's Image Comic Books. I'm the president of Image Comic Books. We've been for 30 years the third largest. I believe 24 of our titles have been optioned and or made into movies or TV. So at some point, if you can't get the 95 out of the top 100, then you have to look at alternatives. That's why I keep telling people you should be creating independent comic books. Woo! Thank you. Exactly, Todd.
No, you've had you've had good success with your.
Yeah.
With your, it looks great. I really like the covers. I've been intrigued. Yeah.
Well, I mean, listen, I'll be nice if you want. I can send you a PDF.
They could do Witchblade, The Darkness. They could do all sorts of stuff.
Oh, then they say, is a big Spawn film TV universe a possibility? It's possible. It's the question I keep asking people. Marvel did it. DC did it. Can it be done again? I don't know. But let's just be clear. DC started theirs in the 30s. Marvel started theirs in the 60s. So they've had 50, 60 years head start. It's not like it's going to happen overnight. But if you're looking for properties that are out there that are superhero or intertwined or whatever else, and you want to base it on sales and branding and how it's done over the years, at the top of the chart, it's a Spawn in his world right now. Nothing is close. Nothing is close. You can see what it is. He wants to do it, but I think he's looking for the right opportunity because he realizes, even though the original Spawn movie is kind of a cult classic and people love it, he realized there was a lot of problems with it. It wasn't that great of a movie. So if he's going to get a second chance at it again, another crack at it, I think he wants it to be on the level of Marvel and DC movies. So he's probably waiting for the right backing, the right studios, the right people to be involved.
You don't get 3 times most of the time with your character like that, unless you are in the MCU where there's where there's a big company footing the bill all the time.
Right. If they do another Spawn and it tanks, there'll never be a Spawn movie again. So
or it could take a really long time. I'm with Brian though. I have some nostalgia with that old Spawn movie. I haven't watched it in a while.
Look, it wasn't a very good movie. It did stay true to the character a bit.
Dude, John Leguizamo, man.
Yeah.
That was
Anthony
legit.
EFX, Max, what are your mask cleaning procedures when the podcast ends, or just do you give it a spritz of air freshener before the show? Yeah, the spritz of air freshener is just blowing on it. Good to go.
You know, at the end of my little Halloween clip that I put together, you know, I shouted you out, Max, at the end of that one.
Oh, I thank you. I didn't watch
literally the last word.
I didn't watch it till the end. I got to rewatch it to get that. Thank you for giving me a heads up. No, I got to check that out. That is an amazing outfit. Well, how are you going to be able to do, like, say in the future you get the Star Wars Celebration? Are you going to be able to handle that all day? Or are you going to have to do it for a little bit?
Yeah. I mean, this was outside, walk in, and you know, it's like it was trick or treating, right? I was just doing that to have fun with the kids, but it's like if I keep going, I'm going to have to walk back again.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. At a convention, it's like, you know, you can kind of see where you're going, you can plan where you're going. You know, you can go part of the way, then sit down for a little while, then keep going. You know what I mean? So it's a little different. I couldn't sit down in the middle of a lawn with that costume on.
Yeah, right.
You know, to do that. But at a convention or a con or something like that, it's different. I can, you know, pace myself, if you will.
Jamie Foxx still playing Spawn? Oh, that was a rumor, right? That he wanted to play Spawn.
It was confirmed.
In this article, he mentions because of the talk of that, but that's still rumored. There's not anything. There's not even a Spawn movie in production yet. So
yeah.
Yes, some think the Spawn movie. Well, I mean, this is some form of momentum, but some may put in the same category as restoring the Snyderverse. But no, this
had to go there, didn't you, Max?
I would say this is probably more likely.
Yes,
at this point.
Yeah,
yeah, because everyone likes Spawn.
Oh,
man, didn't have a bit of a burst with their last issues or something, like a good sales of Spawn with the last couple of issues? I'm not I'm not sure. I have to check on that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not either. I'm not sure I'm there. So I do have a few more articles. 2 of them are Star Wars related, and then 2 of them are MCU. I was trying to hold off for RJ, but I don't think he's getting it. Thanks a lot, RJ. Our friendship is. I really appreciate. No, I'm just kidding. I got a totally a big MCU focus, and he will not be quiet about MCU in a good way. Spider-Man and Venom to face Null in MCU Secret Wars movie. I don't even know who Null is. Do you?
No.
Symbiote, yeah. Yeah, he's like the leader of symbiotes or something. I don't know. Some of these RJ, if RJ is here, he would tell you.
Spider-Man and Venom are planned to face Null in Marvel Studios' Secret Wars crossover epic. Do you know a lot about Secret Wars? Anyone?
Not necessarily.
Generally, again, most of my knowledge is DC.
Symbiote God, thank you. Yes.
So but do you think that's the next big Avengers? Is that where they're going? Secret Wars?
I mean, because there's Secret Invasion, which we're getting, and then there's Secret Wars, which I always end up confusing the two. But the Secret Wars wasn't the one with the Doctor Doom, and wasn't it like the?
I hope so.
War World or whatever, didn't it? Isn't that what was going on in Secret Wars?
Something like that, yeah.
RJ, if you watch us on the replay, you're probably kicking yourself.
I don't know what the plan is because there's multiverse, there's Secret Wars. Like, what is the actual plan? Like, it took 10 years for the Infinity Saga. What's the actual plan here?
Symbiote
it involves the Beyonder.
Yeah.
Chooses a group of heroes and supervillains and tells, Battle World. Right. That's what I thought. Yeah, Secret Wars is Battle World and stuff.
Oh, is there news on the Star Wars Acolyte too? I didn't hear that.
That's one of the few ones that I'm really looking forward to with the High Republic.
Read the Black King. The Racing Knowles, DC and Marvel also have multi-platform, multinational mega conglomerates backing them. No one at Image has ever been able to make a real deal outside of Kirkman, have they? Good point. There's these big companies. So although McFarlane's sticking around, he makes good business moves. I still have fears about him directly.
Yeah, his toy lines do very good.
He does make very good business moves, though. He makes a lot of money on his property, and he still retains some of that. Like a lot of people, maybe because he worked with Image, I don't know. Whatever he's doing it right, keeping his IP Lots of creators don't get that back in the day.
And there's another
he
stuff
worked
going
for
on with Image
Marvel.
too. With the
He worked for Marvel.
They're trying to make a union over at Image Comics.
Yeah.
Too.
He worked for Marvel because he didn't like. Remember, he created Venom. He's the original creator of Venom. He didn't like how the direction of Marvel because Marvel's like, with Image, it's all about independent creators, right? Marvel wasn't like that. That's why he started Image with a bunch of other creators, and he got like Jim Lee, I think, from Image, right? If I'm correct.
Yeah, Jim Lee, Rob Liefeld,
Yeah.
Todd McFarlane, and there's two other guys. I forgot their names.
I might go back and watch and read Secret Wars 12 issue. Okay, limited series. To see where they're going next. All right. Let's get to some Star Wars news. This is actually a good article from StarWars.com. Talks about some of the great points in the Boba Fett trailer here. Bring that up. 6 highlights from the Book of the Boba Fett trailer. Okay, let me get here. Return to Jabba's palace. Is that where you wanted to see him go? I think that's I want to see him go back there. Did you like seeing him taking control? Spoilers for the trailer, but I'm pretty sure everyone's seen it already. Do you want to see him take control of Boba's palace or Jabba's palace? Is that something you wanted to see him do?
He does take control. He takes control of it at the end of.
It's the post-credits scene in Mandalorian, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, that's where they. There's a post-credit scene where they tease the Book of Boba. He sits in the throne and he kills Bib Fortuna.
I did actually forget.
I didn't know the guy he killed actually survived from Return of the Jedi. Like seriously, survived a lot of years. Like how did he survive that whole fight with the sand pits and stuff?
What did you think? What did you think of his line? Jabba rolled with fear. I intend to roll with respect.
Yeah, it could be respect. It could be kind of in a different way.
I think he's gonna then the next scene, friends or enemies. I'm like, I didn't believe him when he said, "Oh, speak your mind." I was like, what is he gonna do to some of these guys? You think they're gonna? Do you think that anything's gonna happen to that scene? I think he's gonna take some of them out. I'm sorry.
It'll be like Batman '89 or Jack.
Oh, speak your mind. Go ahead. Go right ahead.
And then he's just like.
He's gonna ask
shake hands and call it a day.
Oh yeah, that or from Dark Knight, you want to see a magic trick?
All right.
Oh, thanks, Geek. I don't know. What are your thoughts, Long? What do you think's gonna happen in the scene when he's like, "Oh, speak your mind, go right ahead."
This is like this is like the Godfather here or something.
You're right.
He's got the captain. He's got the captains of the families here, and he's this and that, and it's I mean, they're going real kind of gangster mobster with this. Which I think is could be a decent storyline. It's just I need to know where this is going. It's just like I don't see an exciting future.
Okay.
That's the thing. It's like other than cameos, it's like we're gonna get a little more explanation. You know how they like. I know for all the crap that Han Solo got or that Solo got the movie, right? I felt that the underworld there with Crimson Dawn and stuff. It really seemed fleshed out, right? It seemed like a criminal organization. You saw what they're doing. This, it's like it's picking up what Jabba did, but it's like there's really no what's going on. I need more, and I don't know if we're gonna get it necessarily, and that's what my concern is.
Okay, I can see that concern. Where does this lead? What is this? Is this gonna be an exciting story? Just them taking over a palace? I also have that concern. Like I think there'd be some good action with him trying to maintain control, but really. After a certain point, people are gonna know about Boba Fett, and he's gonna handle shit. How interesting could it actually be? I'm open to being surprised, though, for sure. My expectations aren't through the roof for this, definitely not. But I'm happy to see new live action content besides just the Mandalorian, even though it's in the vein of Mandalorian. I'm excited to see it. I don't this is just a limited series. They're not talking about multiple seasons of this, right? This is it, right? As far as we know.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm not sure on that one.
I could tell everyone's really excited.
Well, see, the thing is I think that was what worked with kind
Hey,
of
on.
some of the Mandalorian stuff because I mean, me personally,
Yeah.
I didn't have high expectations when it came out. And
Yeah, but at least I felt a story. I felt there was a story brewing with the Mandalorian. You know what I mean?
True. Yeah,
there was a story element there. I'm not seeing a story element here.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a plot point, but it's not a story element. It's just a plot point. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It's like,
good. Baseball. No, that's great. Senior.
Hey, good for
Yeah.
them, man.
no one cares about sports ball anymore.
Mhm.
I did until the Giants. lost,
Although
but
without
that's just me.
without going into your concerns, Lunga, like where is this going?
Ayana.
I do agree with that, but without going into those concerns, I like the trailer though. It was a fun trailer. If you just without thinking about where it goes, I enjoyed the trailer.
It didn't do anything for me. That's the thing. I mean, it didn't hurt it. It didn't make me say, "Oh, this looks like trash." It didn't hurt it, but it didn't hype me up either. You know, it was just like, okay, yeah, you pretty much showed us what you kind of told us the show was going to be. It would really, there wasn't much there, you know.
PKL says it looks like just another Mandalorian episode.
That's going to be enough for some people, but I don't know. I've expressed skepticism that these shows like spinning off from Mandalorian will be as big as Mando. I don't think that they can reach those heights. I think they'll be big, and I think people will like them. But I think Mando season 1 and 2 were kind of like a flash in the bottle thing. But maybe I'll be proven wrong.
I see that. I think Ahsoka will be as popular.
That one has a big chance of being as.
We have Darth Vader coming back. It's gonna get people right interested in that right away in Ahsoka.
Okay, Darth Vader's not coming back.
Okay,
that's not happening.
Okay, Brian has to head out soon.
Later, Brian.
Thanks for joining us, Brian.
Take it easy, man.
I'm sorry,
Brian.
Boba Fett made you feel it was so generic you had to leave. I'm sorry.
No, honestly, I was pleasantly surprised. I was one of those people that thought Boba Fett went out like a punk in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah,
he should have stayed dead. I agree.
So when
about
he,
that.
but when he busted out the knee rockets, it's like, bro, how do you not like knee rockets?
Yeah, but hold on. Here's the thing. It drives me nuts. Like, I'm not saying you, Brian, but just in general. Like, people always like, legends. Listen, he was alive in Legends, and it's in Legends that he crawled out of the Sarlacc pit. That's so it's not like something Disney made up. It's actually was in Legends before Disney took over. So
people would have been pissed if they kept Boba Fett dead. Like that.
Oh, absolutely.
They would have hated that. Yeah.
I actually want him to be a good character now because I consistently like he didn't really do much in the OG trilogy.
You mean like a good character or like a morally good character?
Like not morals, no. Just the interesting character. He didn't really do much in the OG trilogy, and his action figure was cool.
He was in 5 minutes.
Right.
Yeah. 5 minutes.
Right.
And like what? 3 speaking lines, I think he had, or something like that. I mean, it was
right. So he's not that. He took Han Solo to Vader or to Jabba. I'm sorry. He took. He
a lot of what's notable about Boba Fett up until this series is pretty much just who his father was. That's what it was.
No, it's the EU crazies because he had a lot of life in the Dark Horse comics, and there was a lot of Boba Fett that went on in the comic books. So there's a lot of lore there with him that was kind of like tossed aside.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well,
hold on. I'll get them.
Like literally, the comic books is what actually, in people's imaginations, made him the badass that he was. Because we didn't see much in the original.
Because he was just a dude who looked fucking cool in the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all it was.
All right. So here's to the other highlights. Friends or enemies? That score.
Enemies. Okay.
I didn't really notice the score. I'll have to watch it again. It just was background for me. I didn't really pay attention to it, so I got building the music.
Oh, Mando had a really good score, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But for the Boba Fett trailer though, the string composition playing through the trailer is gritty with a sense of urgency. Surrounded, Boba and Fennec are outnumbered, but that doesn't mean the two scrappy survivors are outmatched by a long shot. Okay, and if you had spoken such insolence to Jabba, he'd have fed you to the menagerie. Yeah, that's one of the most pivotal moments. That makes me think, yeah, definitely something's going to happen to them.
Yeah, the trailer's trying to clearly imply, like, and I do think there'll be a subversion of this to some extent, but the trailer's trying to imply that he's trying to be more of a fair ruler, trying to bring some level of of order, or
Yeah.
at least his own sense of
Equal
order.
profit sharing. Let
Yeah.
everyone prosper.
Exactly.
There's morals
Yeah.
and stuff. Like,
Basically, just capitalism turned up
Yeah.
to 11.
yeah.
But we have to wait till December 29th to find out. Well, let's rate your anticipation for the Disney Plus Star Wars shows. Are you more excited to see Mandalorian season 3 or Boba Fett, Ahsoka, Cassian Andor, or Obi-Wan?
Yeah, I mean, literally every show you mentioned, except for Cassian Andor, I'm more excited to see than Boba Fett.
Except for Cassian.
I'm most interested. I'd say most people are also probably going to be most interested in Kenobi. That's the one that's interesting to most people because that deals with pre-established characters.
Yep.
I don't know if it'll be the best, but that's the one that's most intriguing to me at this point in time.
Not just pre-established character, but one of the most beloved actors.
Exactly.
Movies.
At one time, I would have gone Obi-Wan. Now,
Kenobi?
After so many delays and stuff, I'm still rooting for it. I would put Ahsoka up there.
I don't know about that. You think Ahsoka could be better than Kenobi? Yes. I don't know, maybe.
Well, Kenobi also got a perfect arc. Even though I want to see more, and just to see Ewan McGregor back in the role, he's actually my favorite Obi-Wan over Alec McGinnis.
Kenobi is a swan song. It's to see the one little missing part of history, that we have. I mean, technically we could do the whole, him as a Padawan and stuff, but we see the missing part of history. Those years where he was on Tatooine, where he did stuff, and we got that tidbit where he finally fights Maul and Rebels, right before. So I mean, there's a little bit of time there. It's kind of a swan song. It's like to see him again, see Ewan McGregor reprise it, have a little bit of story with it, have some fun, and move on. Ahsoka is going to be more of the future. There's going to be more stuff involving her other than the series. The Acolyte is really big. I can't wait to see that. That looks like
I'm trying to find news on that.
Obi-Wan's just going to be a limited series. It's going to be once. There's no seasons. It's just going to have one season.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
Ahsoka's probably going to have multiple seasons. Andor probably have multiple seasons. I see only a few of them have a limited series. Obi-Wan for sure is one season.
Ulysses only interest in Kenobi. Okay.
Snips.
I'm more interested in even Andor than Boba Fett.
No, I won't go that far.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
I think you're just saying that just to say it.
No. I like his character. I like his character a lot. I know we're not going to have the droid. What's the droid's name? I love that droid. Till season 2 probably. K2SO. I'm just more interested. I'll be happy to say if Boba Fett, the Book of Boba Fett, surprises me, but I'm just, it's just like the Mandalorian has surpassed Boba Fett for me. In Mandalorians that I like.
Well, I mean, you haven't really seen this creative team take on Boba Fett fully yet, except for one episode of Mandalorian season 2.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, maybe I was in the minority. I don't know. But even before the first season aired of Mandalorian, seeing all the stuff that was happening, the music and everything, I was hype every day. Every time a new trailer, a new thing came out leading up to the premiere of the series, it was exciting, and I was so hyped to watch it. And
I agree.
Episode, I was like blown away, with exception of maybe one or two, that were like, they're all right, but there was a lot of excitement around it. You know what I mean? And they delivered, they delivered on that excitement. I don't feel the same excitement around this Boba series, and that's what's concerning me. It's like I should be more excited. Why am I not more excited? Because they're not giving me that same level of hype that I got with Mandalorian.
Well, to be fair, I don't know how it was for a lot of people, but for me, I didn't know how great Mandalorian was until I was actually convinced to sit my ass down and watch it, and then I was convinced it was one of the best shows I've seen in a very long time.
It brought my
miss out on good shows for that.
I know.
Yeah. It brought my love of Star Wars back to where it needed to be after the sequel trilogy. I don't hate on the sequel trilogy anymore. It's in the past for me. I just don't care. Like I try every once in a while, I'm like, maybe I'll watch The Rise of Skywalker, and I'm like, and I try to watch it, and
that's a bad movie.
And I'm not trashing it or anything. It's just, but Mandalorian.
I could watch The Rise of Skywalker before The Last Jedi.
I actually could watch The Last Jedi over The Rise of Skywalker.
I can't. No.
The Rise of Skywalker is just, the pacing is so weird. I don't like Palpatine. coming back the way he did. I'm not opposed to him being back, but it was just weird.
Somehow.
Yeah, it's just too out there. For me personally.
I'd watch all of that before I watch freaking Broom Boy.
No, I hate that scene.
Or a goddamn Casino Planet.
I hate that scene.
Space horses.
But I honestly think the stuff with Snoke,
green titty milk,
the Snoke, Kylo and Rey in that room, and then the scene with Luke is more exciting than any showdown in Rise of Skywalker.
Scene with Luke wasn't my Luke.
Okay, I understand that. I understand. PKL Entertainment. I'd say Ahsoka because we've seen all the pivotal parts of Obi-Wan. More future stories to tell with Ahsoka. I can understand that.
Yeah, Obi-Wan is a limited series. You're not planning seasons with this, so you're gonna get more power level Ahsoka.
Well, I do feel like a limited series has more of a potential to have a satisfying conclusion because as much as I loved all the fucking Marvel shows so far, I think the least satisfying one was Loki. Even though I loved it, the ending wasn't really satisfying to me at all.
I can understand that. I really enjoyed Loki. It wasn't my favorite.
I loved it, but the ending was just like it didn't really strike a good chord with me. I was like, what? I don't know.
What's the Marvel shows we got already? We got
WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and Loki.
Okay, Falcon. I think that I probably might be in the minority here. I really there's definitely problems with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but that was my favorite because I really like the scenes with Sam, taking on the mantle. And everyone that says when he gave that speech in the middle of the street, it was cheesy. But I loved it.
Well, I really like that show, but I think a lot of that show is really fundamentally flawed. And I'd love to give you I'd have to write down my actual problems with it. But there's just so many ways in which that show could have been better with slight little tweaks. And I feel like in a lot of ways it really does fall flat. But overall, I did like it. I definitely think it's the weakest of the 3 Marvel shows that we've gotten on Disney Plus so far, though.
Well, we also do have What If. That's just it's mixed bag for me. There's some really great stuff.
Yeah,
it's just
mixed
all
bag.
over.
Yeah, I agree.
But I enjoyed the ending though. I actually lost interest halfway through, and then at the ending, it brought me back.
What If didn't captivate people like the other shows. It's very interesting.
Although it had some of the coolest action I've ever seen in Marvel.
No, it had some great action sequences. Yeah. That's what you can do with animation. That's one huge positive to that. Yeah.
So J Pod says highest to lowest for me: Obi-Wan, Mandalorian, Ahsoka, Boba Fett, Andor. Okay.
No one's interested in Andor except for a couple people. I know. Yeah, you, Max. But
I like Diego Luna too. I think he could. I hope he brings it with this. Relapse. I'm with Long Guy. Take the Rise of Skywalker any day over the Last Jedi. Okay. The Last Jedi. Difference of opinion here, Bradley. Okay. Let me see. I have another Star Wars topic, and then I'll research the Acolyte. I forget who keeps telling me about the Acolyte in the chat. I'm sorry. I forget who was telling me that. I'm going to research that for next episode.
Listen, man. It has possible huge implications if they do it. This could lead into the whole thing with Plagueis and leading into Plagueis and Sidious and stuff like that. So I mean, there's a lot going on there. It's at the end of the High Republic. It's when the Sith are starting to coalesce their power to what's going to eventually lead to Palpatine. So it looks like it could be really good. And we haven't really had a show where the main character is a Sith. You know what I'm saying? That's a big deal. I think
that's true. Cool. That's a very good point. That's a very interesting angle that they've never done before, and it's so iconic. I've never thought about that. That's a really good idea. Yeah, they need to do that now. I think about it.
Well, this is some may say this is kind of like a nothing burger article, but Bill Burr not allowed to say whether he's returning for the Mandalorian season 3, which pretty much means he is.
That is a nothing burger article.
Who's this? Bill Burr? Oh yeah, he's coming back.
His episodes were some of my favorite Mandalorian.
No, he was great.
I'll be honest
Absolutely
with you.
Fantastic.
That doesn't necessarily mean it is either. Because here's the thing: if they have a contract and they have a contract through a date, let's say, right?
Yeah.
Meaning, we have you on contract for this. They don't even name what it is. It could be, for any possible shows or appearances. And this and that. So you may not even know what his character might be needed for, but they have that contract in case they want to use it.
Mm-hmm.
So he might have to say he can't answer because he's still under contract, but that doesn't mean he's signed yet to actually do an appearance on that show. It's just that he's reserved, in case they need him.
That's true. I do know I want to see it, and I think he. Oh, here's Matt Jarbo.
That's
Sasha
true.
Banks
She said
that he's not coming back for season 3.
She
She
confirmed that.
probably doesn't have a contract. That's why.
Yeah.
Well, if she's not, I'll just say this, she's confirmed it. But if she's not, if when they start filming and she's not wrestling, she's probably doing it. But I don't think she pretty much confirmed that she's not coming back.
It's similar to like that Chris Evans thing. Remember how they made a big deal about how Chris Evans signed on for some more, but it's for unannounced or unnamed projects. Mm-hmm. They have his contract. He's signed to do something in future Marvel projects, but we don't know what it is, where it is, when it is. He doesn't even know.
She made Boba Fett look full.
No, she didn't.
Yeah,
no, she didn't.
Yeah,
you went out. You. I don't know what you were watching, but that she didn't.
Oh, DDT.
She didn't make him look like a fool. She made him. She fought him like a skilled Mandalorian would fight. That's like saying that Cara Dune made Mando look like a fool. It's no. They're all skilled warriors.
That's true. Yeah.
Phoenix Night Flame says the Acolyte is sent, I think, 50 or so years before the Phantom Menace.
Do we know if Kay Sackhoff is coming back or no? Because if Sasha Banks is not coming back, or
Sasha Banks was a side character.
But
she's Bo-Katan. I mean, Bo-Katan's important. Bo-Katan is going to be most likely season 3. That's where we're heading. We're heading into Mandalore. We're heading into the Dark Saber. That's what season 3 of Mando is going to be.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's going to be a Mandalorian.
I think
thing.
Darth Scipio asked, "What do we think about Boba Fett?" they could give his helmet off. He's not as stuck to the code as the Mandalorian.
Well,
I don't know.
Here's the thing, though, but that's not nuance.
Not a Mandalorian, though, right?
Yeah.
Do people pay attention to the show at all? Din Djarin is part of a cult. Okay, that's literally what it is. It's a cult, and it was a cult that was born out of Death Watch, which was that rebel organization, a guerrilla organization that was trying to take over Mandalore and usurp the peaceful rule to go back to their warlike ways.
Yeah, remember when he meets the other Mandalorians and they just take their helmets off willy-nilly? They don't give a shit, and they even confront him about it.
This is the way, don't take off your helmet. That is part of this cult, which is born out of Death Watch. It's not all Mandalorians. On top of that, Boba Fett doesn't give a fuck about the Mandalorians. Okay? He doesn't care. He got his armor from his father. He's a bounty hunter. That's it. That's it.
That's all it is. He doesn't live by a code. He's not a Mandalorian.
His own code, like he says. I live by my own code.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, he's his own person. He doesn't have a
All right. Well, I have 2 more articles, and then we'll head out because I know people are busy streaming right now, other shows, and want to pop one. So this is just real quick. This is the thing that didn't work for Lunga. Is that the Morbius trailer shakes it down a terrified thug. "Who are you?" The terrified criminal asks him. "We are Venom," Morbius jokingly responds, and that was super cringe. That was super cringe. For did you guys see it? What did you think of that?
Yeah.
However,
I didn't care. I like the trailer, but I didn't care for that part.
The MCU connection materializes again. So
you know what's cringy about it to me?
It's on the nose. It's just too.
I agree, because you know what's cringy about it to me? Just the fact that the article's like, and with that line, the 2 universes are connected. It's like, oh my fucking god!
We already knew. But in the first trailers, you see Spider-Man on the wall.
Well, this is the general audience, though. This isn't just marketing.
Is the general audience blind, Max?
Yes.
It was a gray wall with a bright red and blue Spider-Man on it.
And there's Oscorp involved.
Listen. Okay, go ahead, Aaron.
Max, they reference stuff from all 3 universes of Spider-Man, even MCU with the Vulture, Venom from the Sonyverse. They mentioned an Oscorp from the Amazing Spider-Man versus. Everything is in there, not just from the Venomverse. Everything is in it.
Well, listen, my friends. The general audience wants to they want to feel like they get stuff. So yes,
they want to feel like they're not dumb.
Right. They're not the nerdy of nerds for comics.
You don't have to be a nerd to see Spider-Man on a wall.
Cool.
You don't have to be a nerd. It's Spider-Man. It's the most known superhero in the Marvel universe.
The general audience, like your mom and dad's, like, look.
They all know Spider-Man.
Yeah, yeah. So you have to make it like that for the general audience. This is to reach a wider audience. You have, you have to use it.
This is the same company that made a rap about Venom. You know that they need to keep things on the nose.
Right.
You love making excuses for trash elements, Max. I swear to God.
This is the
trash.
MCU.
There could be a much more subtle way.
The films, listen, they reach a wider audience than Marvel properties have ever reached before, and it's because stuff like this.
Because the Venom rap, yeah.
No, yes.
Right. But here's the thing. Look, like the end credit scene at the end of Venom, right? That was an end credit scene, okay?
Yeah.
But it wasn't on the nose, okay? You saw something happen. It flashed. He's suddenly in a different room. You know what I mean? And he sees this news story. You know,
someone who looks delicious.
Yeah, that works. Just to call out his name, like, oh, I know who Venom is. Everybody knows. It's dumb. It's dumb, dude. Like he's a Venom fanboy or something.
I know, yeah.
It's confusing too.
Josh, I covered a lot of Star Wars news for you, Josh, so you'll have to watch.
Am I supposed to assume that like Dr. Morbius is just like this huge fucking Venom fanboy who's like, yeah, it's me?
But it's not just the Venomverse, right? Because there's all the other universes involved in it too, with Easter eggs.
You got to spam her, Max.
Yeah.
Oh,
this guy is back again. I thought we got rid of this guy.
You know, I don't know what the heck happened. This thing, I got all kinds of weird things popping in my chat since I had that Enosh appreciation stream.
Damn, I'm surprised there's not a fucking eggplant emoji.
Hey, Enosh,
I wonder why.
Right now, you know, Enosh's live stream right now. You know what's funny?
I don't. This is where this stuff came up. I've been all of a sudden I get all kind of spammers. I don't get it.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Because he's such a nice guy.
He is a nice guy. No. All right. Move next topic. Well, I have one more topic here, and it's about Zack Snyder, and it's not about the Snyderverse. It's not about the Snyderverse.
Hold on. I'm gonna have to step away for a moment.
Rebel Moon. Did he really leave? Oh darn it! My stream guards.
No.
Are we still talking about this cult? Are we? I mean, it's over. I mean, it's apparent no one cares about the damn Snyderverse anymore. They're horrible people. Okay, they just attack people. I mean, come on, really?
This is a Star Wars type movie. Fake noir.
It can't.
This isn't Batman and Superman. This is Rebel Moon.
Zack Snyder has nothing on Britney Spears.
What?
He's better than Britney Spears.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Better than Britney. Britney's got nothing on Zack.
Incorrect.
What can Britney do?
Wrong.
What's she doing now? In Vegas?
She's doing more than Zack Snyder because Warner Brothers yeeted him out.
Showing too much on Instagram?
Yeeted him out right with Ray Fisher. Yeeted them right out of the company. Goodbye. No one cares.
Well, I didn't hear.
What the heck is that guy's name?
I didn't realize that. I meant the
Intergalactic Pussy Eater was his name.
Okay, well, Roosevelt Cavazos, he says it's going to be a ripoff of Star Wars.
Guy's back again. Oh my gosh.
Oh, really, dude? Or what? I don't know what you are. Really bought. Okay.
We talked about. Well, actually, hold on. I didn't talk about this. That Lunga guy talked about this today.
Okay.
Said he didn't care.
Because
this actress
Sophia owns Spider-Man stuff. That's why.
Lands the lead role, and it's female centric. Whammon, lead role.
It's just another generic sci-fi movie. We've seen them all. They come, they go. It's the same thing over and over again.
Well, she was in Kingsman, and she was in that failed Mummy reboot.
Oh, don't mention that.
Yeah, and that's all I got for it, though. I don't know. I'm really excited to see what he does. I'll be honest with you. I really liked Army of the Dead. I didn't finish the new.
What a load of trash! I mean, you were like the only person that watched that. No one gave a crap about Zack Snyder's take on zombies. The cast was dull. The movie was boring.
I really disagree.
How did he even get money for his prequel series that no one's gonna care about?
You know what? I'm not gonna have this Zack Snyder hate. You're yeeted, fake Nor. We'll see if Lunga comes back. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Wow, that got heated.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did.
Who the fuck was that guy?
I don't know.
Yeah, who is that guy?
He's never coming back.
I don't know, man. I thought I had my doors locked. Just takes over my mic. I have no idea.
Yeah. Oh, Roosevelt, Army of Thieves. I actually was not looking I was not looking forward to Army of Thieves, and I didn't finish it yet, but I was really enjoying it at the beginning. I got to the scene where he's like in a safe cracking competition. I thought it was fun. Lucky Day says zombies are played out. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But so this is the last article I had. Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon. I'm looking forward to it. I hope it's just not a ripoff of Star Wars. And I'm excited to see him do really sci-fi and fantasy too. I hope it has enough fantasy in it. It's not just, I hope it does get in that same genre of Star Wars without copying it, without being a
I hate when people say this is gonna be like the next big fantasy like Star Wars. No, make it your own.
Yeah. Or do you have any hope for Rebel Moon, Lunga?
No, not at all.
But you like Zack Snyder though. We're not talking about restoring the Snyder.
Right. That has nothing to do with Zack Snyder.
This is what critics of Snyder fans always want to say. Support Zack. So I want to support Zack, and we still
right. But this is the problem. People are going to say this is going to be great just because Zack Snyder made it. That's nonsense. Okay, I like Christopher Nolan.
Some people do say that.
I like Christopher Nolan, and that's why I was so disappointed in Tenet. That's why I was the lead up to it. I'm like, this looks like garbage. Yeah. And then when I watched it, I'm like, oh my god, this was garbage. And I was disappointed because I like Nolan. And I'm like, this was a disappointment. So I don't automatically like something just because the director's attached. That's dumb. And that's the problem. I gotta be honest with you. When I have a problem with the people who love Snyder, the restore the Snyderverse shit, they just absolutely love anything just because Zack Snyder's attached to it. And that is so fucking dumb.
Well,
I
was a Zack Snyder fan before Batman v Superman. Like, there's not a project.
But that doesn't mean I'm automatically signing on for everything he does. No, I mean, everything he's gonna do is great.
I mean, well, what if Lunga's next comic project? I'll be interested. Automatically.
You can't even comment on it because you haven't gotten one.
No. Well, I got your book.
The book, the novel, yeah, but not the comic.
No, yes. So I'm just saying, as a fan of something, I could be excited for it, and I haven't been disappointed by him yet. What was that one movie that everyone hates? I
love Sucker Punch.
I even like.
I love Sucker Punch.
Right.
Love Sucker Punch. Now, here's
Owls of Gahul. I even like Owls of Gahul.
Right, but think of the words you used. Say for example, we'll talk about Snyder. I like Zack Snyder. Okay, I do like his stuff. So I'm like, oh, Zack Snyder's doing something. Let me check it out because I like Zack Snyder. But I'm not going to say I'm excited just because it's Zack Snyder. Did you even read The Slug? It is the most generic sci-fi thing. See, Max, you just said you're excited about it. All you know is the name and the actress and the director. You don't know anything else. Read The Slug. Read the description. Read the description of the series.
I will read the description after.
Or the movie, whatever it is.
But
no.
I am
That's
excited.
too late.
I am excited.
You're already excited without even knowing what it's about.
I also am excited because it's a different type of film for him than he's done before. He hasn't done sci-fi fantasy. Oh
my god!
And space.
Superman is.
Oh my god!
Well, Max, he's done that a little bit at the Man of Steel.
Stop. So you're excited about something he's never done and automatically think it's going to be good? What the hell? He's never done it.
I'm excited for him to branch out.
I watched that sci-fi fantasy.
Well, listen. Why don't we get Martin Scorsese to do the next Lord of the Rings? How about that?
I would see that. Yeah.
Oh my god! Stop. Stop.
Why not? Why not?
You get what I'm saying? Martin Scorsese is a fantastic director, right? But he has his niche. He has his genre. You're make it seem like Zack can do no wrong. That he can just do anything.
I didn't say he couldn't do no wrong. I said
he's never done this before. That's why I'm excited. That makes me hesitant.
I'm trying to be positive about what my personal wants are in having a director challenge himself with something different and giving me something different. And it's a new property, a new IP. That's also
Max.
something.
You're so far up his ass. You're tickling his tonsils.
If his ass was here, no, I wouldn't. Well,
you are so far his ass. You are tickling his tonsils. That's how far up your ass. You just went up through the entire digestive system, right up to his tonsils.
Ooh, Lucky Day says Scorsese could do a Hobbit mafia movie. I'd love to see that. No, I gave you so many reasons to be excited even before reading the article, and I'm gonna read the article before I go to bed when I'm in bed.
You saw Zack Snyder.
Yes.
Yep. I'm excited.
Rebel
bro.
Well, let's be honest with me to begin with, Lunga. I get my movie talk put together at the last moment. I look at articles. I don't read any of them.
Sure, but why are you attaching an emotion to it without even reading it yet?
I just gave you multiple reasons because I don't want to get stuck in Restore the Snyderverse only. My expectations of what I want. I want to be excited about his future projects. I want him to create new IPs. I want him to challenge himself with something else. I don't want to see another zombie movie after the last one.
That's exciting, though. Maybe
intriguing.
It's intriguing. Maybe that's a word.
I'm excited.
I'm interested to see what Zack could do with this. Sure, that's a good word. Netflix excited means I'm a fanboy. I'm excited just because he's doing it.
It's not just because he's doing it. It's because
it literally
all those other reasons too. It's something to look forward to instead of, retweeting every day, Restore the Snyderverse, the same thing. Bashing my head against the wall. I'm not hating on people that do that, but it's also like I can't do that every day. I will lose my mind if I just sit there every day.
Don't, Max.
Yeah, so look forward and show me what you got. What's your
favorite Marvel movie? What's your favorite Marvel movie?
I do like the original Iron Man. I like Infinity War.
Are you a fan of the Russos? Are you a fan of the Russos? Okay.
Yes.
Are you sitting here restore the Russoverse? Are you sitting here like bring the Russos back? Are you out there tweeting every day to get the Russos to make more stuff? Why is this man so fucking special that he deserves more, and no one else does? I don't get it.
I support most creators except Ryan
not like this though.
Well,
this is a different level.
Do you see me tweeting every day? No.
You're the one that just said it. You just said it. It's tiring to do that every day.
Right. So I get excited about lots of directors taking on new projects. I want him to move on too. I would like to see it come back, but I want him to move on, and that's how I can support him. So I am thinking that I'm picking. Listen, the people that are fatigued with Snyder people are really coming down hard on me when I'm trying to be positive about the future.
You do the same thing with Mr. Tellerico. It's the same thing.
I support creators. There's nothing is hurting supporting the Intellivision. Are we really getting a Miko talk? Damn.
Oh yeah. Because you froze me out of the last one.
Well, there was other.
You froze me out.
Yes, because we had there was lack of context on that stream. I just came off another stream that was very emotional, and I know there's you're an honest dude, Lunga, but you have no filter, and you were going to go hard on it, and I did not.
No. I was just I even said in the chat, Max, I'm not going to yell. I'm just going to talk. I gave you my word in there, and if I say I'm going to do that, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. But
like I told Saggy, and we got an argument in my Discord about it. It's like not a mad argument, just a fun going back and forth kind of thing. I don't consider a small creator a millionaire who owns a Ferrari. I'm sorry, I don't. Okay, I don't consider that a small time guy just trying to make his way in the world. No, sorry.
Well,
that's really controversial.
He pays his employees. He's got a 60.
Sure.
Yeah. So
but
that.
When you say it makes it sound like you're supporting like like me or other, you know, comic book creators or like people making an independent film, you know, dude. The dude has a lot of money and he's a businessman. This is a business venture for him. It's not like a passion project. I know you think he thinks it's a passion project. It's a business venture.
Yes, it is a business too. I agree.
It is a business venture. It's not a passion project at all. It's a business venture.
Oh God, what wonderful timing.
And now, mind you, not that there's anything wrong with a business venture. He's perfectly acceptable to do it, and more power to you. And you know what? Best of luck. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that.
Blame Lunga. I wasn't even talking about the Amico
be
tonight.
Honest with what you're doing. The reason I call him a snake oil salesman is because he does all this flowery talk to try to make it seem like he's such a genuine guy and all this other. Yeah. When he says the same shit on every show.
So look out for
junket.
Tommy Tallarico interview part 2 on the Great Council. Listen, I don't want to get too much into Amico because I have an Amico stream tomorrow. Talking about it. What were we talking? Thank God, God damn you, Matt Jarbo. I don't even know you're still here.
Yeah.
Everyone.
What's up, Jarbo?
Listen, I try consciously not to talk about the Amico because I know I drove my viewers crazy about it. So I'm not even.
That's why I'm here, Max. Because the people who got annoyed with it are going to like the fact of what I'm saying.
But I didn't even bring it up tonight.
I'm not doing it though in a fashion of those haters that just want to like attack the man or just tear. That's different. I don't wish any ill will on Tommy. You know what I mean? And you know what? If he makes his money, great. I don't hope he fails. That's not what I'm saying. You know, but it's just. I think the exuberance is a little undue. It's a little overblown, the exuberance over him. And the if you just said to me, you know what, I saw the system, I think it's pretty cool, I want to buy it, I would accept that. But when you start this, Tommy's such a great guy, you guys don't know him like I do, he cares about people, he's doing this, that's when I draw the line. That's when I'm like, stop. Now you're just licking the dude's asshole, okay? And it sounds bad.
I don't want to like anyone. I don't like assholes. No.
That's why you got to disinfect that mask.
Goldman. Lunga sucks.
Screw you, Goldman.
Oh wow.
Damn
you, Goldman.
I'm going to end the show because it's 12:30.
Little known fact: there's a civil war going on in Tatooine show. It's a civil war.
Oh really?
Doomcock's going to report on it soon. Just.
I have to check out the Tatooine show. Yes, something to listen. Here's a plug. Tatooine show when these Star Wars shows start going, it'd be a great place to watch. Yes, you always end up coming. I actually was going to end. No, you have impeccable timing. Like when I'm going to end the show.
He's blaming you.
No, and I want to have Goldman on again too. I want to. You know what I want to do is just chill, get something to eat.
Bet you if Tommy popped in the backstage, you would run the show for another hour.
You like it's a member, right?
You want me to be real with you? I don't think Tommy's coming anywhere near my channel.
No, I know, because he done fucked up enough already. That's why.
No.
He's a member, Max. He'll pop up on your membership.
I don't have,
He owns a Ferrari. I'm sure hope he can afford $5 to be a member.
Oh, are we going to criticize people just because he did a lot of right things in the video game industry?
He made music. What are you talking about? He made music.
Yeah.
Why are you acting like he's this game dev? He's not a developer.
You don't respect that?
He's made music. He's just a musician, dude.
Music. I love everything.
But people have this revisionist history acting like he's some kind of like he's part of the gaming industry and he's a developer. He's not. He's just a musician. He doesn't know jack shit about the development of games. He hires people to do that.
All right.
But his
this
name's
is
Tommy Tallarico.
exactly why I would have brought you.
And you understand, I do say this from the point because my son is a game developer. He's part of the biggest game in Roblox, Arsenal. He's part of the dev team for that, and cool.
Yes, we all want this, Lucky. We all want Rhea to interview Tommy
Tallarico.
Okay, member. Okay, Tony. I'm gonna end the show here. I didn't want to talk about this is movie madness and entertainment. I tried not to mention Amico. Have an Amico day, everyone. Bye. I'm into the show. Thanks everyone for coming on the panel. Go check out the Chatween, the Great Council.
Tommy Tellerico is my
Anna.
friend. Get out of here. FTC disclosure.
I did that for the haters that want that say that people that talk about the Miko in a positive light, the pro Miko channels don't disclose enough. So I just have it everywhere.
Right. He's not disclosing how much money he's a member. You need to disclose how much he's a member for, Max. What level is he at? You gotta disclose.
Oh, do you really want to know? All right, here we go. Tommy Tellerico next to Zod Rider, and then Tony's right at the. I didn't put them together for this is like a wedding. You don't want to put.
What level is this? You didn't tell me what level.
This is. I would buy that for $1.99.
Oh, it's cheap.
This is the dollar level. Are you kidding me? A cheap mother trucker.
Oh my god! Now
I'll pay more.
Fine. I'll tell him to up his level to sort of. Well, talking about cheap, he's Tommy is on the members list. Okay, Mr. Lunga. So talking about my members there, I value every member, even the 99-cent ones.
By the way, I stole your little member list idea, but I made it better.
Oh well, that's great.
Did you know that?
No, I did not. I didn't know.
Did you know that?
I didn't watch I only caught part of the show, so I didn't see that part earlier.
I can show you. It's actually quite cool. Before we
go,
wait, we'll make this real quick.
Wait a second. You're mocking my members, and you're like, well, I'm going to show you my members list.
Some of your members are my members. What do you want me to say?
all right. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got.
This is my little graphic. When I talk about my members.
All right. That's great.
A little graphic.
That's nice. Leave my members alone.
Do something like that, man.
I have no problem with your members.
Lucky Day says, Max, you act like he's at the $5 level.
Right, seriously.
Chappy McChapster. Oh my God. I gotta end the show. That's the only time you see Tony and Tommy.
I started a whole slew of shit, didn't I?
Yeah. Well, man, classic Max one says goodbye, but talks. No, I'm not talking for that. I am going to end the show.
You better highlight Josh. He's talking about how he's a $5 member. That's one of your members.
He's
paying more money than Tommy.
Josh Bowen is a producer. Yeah, producer
exactly.
of the show. That's where I've been covering more Star Wars because I not that I dislike Star Wars, but he's like, I need more Star Wars in my movie talk, and I try to accommodate.
So you talk about Star Wars every once in a while for the $5 member, but you talk about the Miko every other day for the $2 member. Okay, I got you.
All right.
Oh, you're causing problems. Hey, man. Lunga's. Oh no, Lunga's got internet connection problems.
Hey, come on, Max. We're all amigos here, right? All right, come on.
Yeah, and he stole my people. I know he claims Italianhood. He doesn't know how to speak Italian. Get out of here.
Oh my goodness. This is really helping with my amico friends. I want my amico friends to come around.
You know when you say amico friends, you're basically saying friends.
Yeah, you're just saying friends. Exactly.
Yeah. My friends to come around. I want my friends. Good night.
You know how it's actually supposed to be pronounced? It's amico.
Say it like that would be a good clip. Do it again.
Fuck the amico.
No. Yes, you're right. You're right. Lucky Day. It's not his lucky day.
All right. Awesome.
All right. Good night, everyone. Have a good night.
Night, everybody.
I got stuff to. I want to watch Army of Thieves, and I want to play some games and spend time with my kitty, Momo. That's
Momo.
Yes.
You name your kid. You really name your cat Momo?
My wife named it Momo.
You know Italians that's like use that word like when they're calling someone a dummy. It's fucking Momo.
No, I didn't know that.
Yes.
She named her Momo after the last Airbender, the last Avatar.
Yeah, I figured it was going to be an anime kind of deal thing. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes, you've never been more right, Lucky Day. I want Lucky Day on the show. I want to have Lucky Day. All right, bye. Good night. Thank you for watching. Thanks, Bradley. Wait.
Jesus Christ.
I do want to see Blade Runner Black Lotus. Yes, I want to check that out too.
I can end this. Are you going to end the show already?
Yes, I am.
Come on.